Yes.
Where does it show it?
Uh,
Hey friends, we're
Hello.
live. We're on StreamYard.
Put both your headphones
Oh, I'm gonna do something. Let me see what this
for
is.
the audio.
Alright. I can't, I'm missing an earbud, but I have a different one, so hopefully it'll sync up. I'm syncing it. Alright, folks, it's me, Cynthia, and
And
Azalea. Green Girl Studios. Oh, hello, Merle. Go live. Alright. Did you guys have a good week? Did everybody have a good week? Because we did. We had a pretty good week. We made some silver. Greg made a bunch of silver pieces. And what did I do this week besides looking at hashtags and researching
Researching marketing.
like we spend so much time looking at how to make videos and how to edit videos and researching apps, and I must have looked at 50 apps this week. So it's been, that's part of business, I guess. It's a part of the business I didn't know that I would have to be doing so much. And it's good when sometimes Azalea comes in and she helps me with some of that video and editing and such. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Julie. Hi, Jeanette. I hope everybody's been having a good time. We've just been making things, keeping up with it. I've been working on Kate's class. I was working downstairs with Greg, and I worked on it last night, and I've changed it. I've shown it to her. I was afraid to show it to her because I was like, if she sees this and I change it, if she takes a picture, what's it going to look like? Because I can't decide what I like some of it because I keep trying it out on my wrist. I'm like, I know what Kate likes, but I'm not gonna, I don't want to go hog wild anyway. Oh, hello, Diane from San Francisco, watching big screen on my TV on YouTube and commenting on Facebook.
Oh, thank you.
I do that too sometimes because I like to see it on the TV, but then I like to comment too, and I think it's harder to comment. So thank you, Diane. That's like you're hitting it double, so that's awesome. Appreciate it. What else did we do besides wax work? I know. So next week is GBE. We have a project. We're working on it right now, and I want to make a new class, another new class. I have like 4 on the works right now, and I think I can finish it before. Like I think I can finish it. So that's what else. I really massaged that wax so good. It's like shining. So I don't want to show it just yet because I have a feeling I'm going to change it one more time because it happens that way. Oh, Cindy says, good evening to you both. Thank you, Cindy. Good evening to you as well. I feel like as though we've been watching a ton of Father Brown.
Watching
That's a British murder mystery about
British
a priest in the Cotswolds. It's pretty good.
He solves mysteries.
He does. Well, I don't know if we should quite go to the sale. We had some gemstones. I'm on the ever expanding quest to straighten up my studio. And it's just one of those things. This might not surprise you, but I have more beads than I have containers. And deciding how to put them in order, it's been not easy. Like, do you put them in by cut, size, color? See, I started putting them in by gemstone. So I had a labradorite container, a pearl container, a garnet container, and then they're all different cuts and sizes. So then I was like,
Oh, Nancy says there's an echo. Does this one not go?
how about now? Is there an echo now?
Well, the headphones should improve audio.
Well, I have two, but they're not matching. And these don't line up. The only ones that line up are my green ones. I have headphones.
Why not this one?
Because it doesn't line up. Trust me, it doesn't line up.
Mm.
Nancy, is there still an echo? Ooh, yes. All right, let's try this. Take out both headphones, all headphones.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Is there still an echo, Nancy?
Asking Nancy
Well,
specifically.
she's got the thing. Fans of Love Father Brown, new seasonal on PBS. Sad that his Irish housekeeper left the show. Not Mrs. McCarthy.
She's okay. She was kind of really difficult in the beginning of the show. Near the end, she got better, more accepting, but her intolerance in the beginning was exhausting.
Yeah, it's a little difficult.
Like every time there was like a brown person on screen, she'd be like, I'm like,
No, she wasn't
why
that
is your
bad. She
face?
wasn't
She
that bad.
was.
She was always.
She was always
Okay,
making
so Nancy
faces.
says it's coming in worse. I took this headphone out.
Yeah,
Let me
that's
see.
how it should. I don't know.
It might be this headphone.
It's like there's a little goblin stealing them from you.
All right, Nancy. How about now? I turned that one off.
She's like, worse.
Good evening, Karen.
Well, I hope you guys got our email we sent out. We made a I made a really good, I think, email that we sent out today at 7. I wasn't awake at 7. I just scheduled it for 7. I didn't get it until like 11. I don't mind. I like sleeping in. But we did a new thing with our customers to make sure everybody got some emails from us so you know about our live tonight. And it looks like we've already got a lot of people. 27 people at 6 minutes is pretty good. So I hope you guys got my email and saw that our El Dorado kit was on sale. But we're probably going to discontinue it for a while and maybe switch it up and add some stuff to it and then put it back out.
Maybe.
In like a few months or whatever.
Yeah, just get rid of it and begin again. Start over. I'm trying to get rid of stuff. I'm like, you ever get where your stuff is, it's good, but it definitely needs to be organized. Like downstairs, we have big dreams of putting up, like making the studio into something that it should look like. So, now it's just, there's the equipment and it's in our garage. But Nancy, the wind is blowing because the wind is blowing. Maybe we should close that window. She said that it sounds like the wind is blowing. Well, it is. We had the best weather today. And so I just opened up all the windows. That'll cut down on some of it. Well, I had hives like crazy all last week. My face, if you guys noticed, you're like, did she get something extra? No, that's just the prednisone. It makes my face.
Did she get something extra?
That's just the prednisone. It makes my cheeks kind of.
Not on purpose. She doesn't do it to make her face thick.
It's thick because I love shrimp. And if you like something, apparently you're going to have an allergy to it. So that's what happens. Greetings, GGS fam. Email helps for sure. So if you got doubles, we're trying. So I have an email list that spans 20 some years. And it's all over the place. And we've switched hosting sites like from Shopify or BigCommerce to Shopify.
The good thing about Shopify though is that they went and they make sure there are no duplicates. If they see something that has the same email, then they'll usually rat it out.
Oh, Robin says, how do we sign up for your email? I think there's a bar on the website, and right now I've been making, that was the other thing. I've been making little paper dolls for instant download and just sending them out. So I sent the one.
Hello, Jermaine.
Hey, Jermaine.
There's a button and a bar for you to put your email on our Shopify website. If you just open it on any page and you scroll all the way to the bottom, there should be a little space to put in your email. Or if you place an order, there's a part at checkout to put in your name and your email and accept email marketing. And we don't spam it. We usually only send one email per week.
Sometimes if there's
morning.
something extra happening, we'll send another one. Like if we did a random shop update, we'll send another one. But we usually try not to spam the heck out of people, just because I know who wants you already have 100 on there. You don't need half a dozen from us too. So, and usually we try to put something that's nice, like some pictures or projects we're working on. So it's like if you do open it, you're not just like, oh, the same thing over and over. So at least it's a little bit different. Oh, Ann Gardan, she's one of my Ann. We love you and we miss you. We do. Haven't seen you since that time in Tucson 2 years ago.
Hello, Nancy. Nancy Birdsong Palmer.
Hello, Jeanette. I have gotten previous emails from you, but didn't get one today. Now,
Oh, you know what? When I opened it, I went to go check to see if it had sent them. And when I opened it at 11, after the email was scheduled for 7, it said it only sent out like 2,300, and we have 6,000 email subscribers. So it hasn't. It for some reason is slow. With
yeah,
the
we'll have to
sending,
look into
which
it.
is goofy.
We are not super savvy when it comes to all the new digital. I mean, we've been doing it for a few years now, since 2020, but
We've been figuring it out. We're getting better.
we're getting there. We're slowly but surely. We're getting on top of it. It might have also gone to your spam, Mary. I checked too, so we're trying to put. Ideally, I would like to, for my email subscribers, I would love to do a fun, free download every month. And I've been racking up, like I've been doing a bunch of sketches and things of what people would like. And so we did that necklace one where you can design. It's like basically a face. It's just a face, and a little bit of a hair that you can easily draw over with another marker or something if you want to like practice hairstyles. This is something my sister and I used to do. We traced out, like we had this one coloring book with faces. It was like Jim and the holograms, and we would outline it so then we could do our own
Fashion plates.
our own fashion. And we did have fashion plates that got a lot of rotation. If you don't know what those are, it's a toy from the 70s. My mom got ours at a yard sale, and it had the plates where it had the head, torso, and skirt and boots or whatever, or their lower half. It had 3, and you could mix and match, and you would use it like you were making a grave marking. Have you ever done that, where you take a crayon, take all the paper off of it, and you can make rubbings? I used to do that. I don't remember why I did that, but we did rubbings for some reason.
I saw some lady on TikTok the other day. She was using an old fashion plates thing, and we have one upstairs. I know exactly where it is. And she designed it, colored it, and then she went and made the outfit. And I was like, I'm gonna do that.
That's next level.
I'm gonna do that. I used to play with fashion plates when I was little.
My brother had a set that was monsters and superheroes, and that was pretty cool. Let me see, I'm behind on the comments. I see, oh, Vicky, I finally get to join live. So happy to see you. Hi, Vicky. Cindy says, tech is great until it isn't. Diane, she didn't get that email either. Oh, Anne, miss you too. I'm really enjoying your lives. Thanks, Anne. Well, maybe you'll get one later after all this is done.
Yeah, it takes forever to send it for some reason.
Yeah, Nancy. Oh, sure. She said her kids had fashion plates. We just saw them the other day. But they weren't as good. The fashions weren't as good. They had a modern one at Michael's, and I was like, way to make it bland. It was so bland. Oh, Deanna, hello from North Carolina. Vicky, I love your videos. Thanks, Vicky. Cherie, lucky you. I got color forms. I had color forms too, and I think color forms were a tiny bit boring back. It's the one where it's like vinyl, little pieces of plastic. They were like rubber. It was just all vinyl, and it had a vinyl background, and you could stick things to it and make, like, I guess you could make, whatever. You could designs. You couldn't. I always liked figurative things. I wanted to draw a face on everything. It wasn't as easy with color form. Karen, I received a message at 10:10 today. Wow, that's nice. It took a long time. So Azalea said only like half of the email list sent at
11 in the morning.
At 11.
Just goofy. I don't know how to make it go faster.
Oh, hello, Renee from Winston-Salem. We haven't been there in a long time. It's been ages. So they were kind of fun, but a bit boring. I love the smell, though. Oh yeah, color forms. They smell like, from a yard sale, I got a thing that was made out of naga hide. Do you guys know what that is? It's vinyl, and it was called a naga, and it was completely made out of, well, what naga hide is. It's essentially vinyl with a fibrous back, and it was what they put on van seats. And so there was a promotion to make this doll. It was like a plush. It was like this big. It looked like kind of an egg shape. and they were called nagas, and that's where the hide came from. I thought it was pretty cute. You have a naga tuck. They are awesome. Is that what that thing was called? Oh, Nancy, got my ship notice today. All right. Try batching them so they don't all go out at once. Did you hear that? You have been batching them. You did batch them. Actually, I'm not sure she knows.
I just make the email and then I just schedule it, and I can't really decide. Like, I can't pick who it goes out to. It goes out to everybody.
Oh, so it's not. It's.
I can't separate it.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the separation. All right, guys, I'm going to get I have this thing here. It's like a, I'm going to show you guys what we made. Did a lot of silver cleanup. Van seats. Well, they were. Sherry there. Cherie. Is it Cherie? I didn't get one. Found you by accident. Facebook user. Who are you? You have to give StreamYard permission. Okay, I'm going to try and do this. More. Settings. They don't make this easy. Camera. I have to go. There are 3 actions to get to the camera. 3 actions.
Silly.
Back camera. Here we go. Okay. If you guys are asking, this is my beautiful vinyl thing. It's pretty chewed up. It's supposed to look like an old farmhouse table. I was using... Alright, let's see. I'm going to close this out. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Shuri says, my dad used to sell custom vans in the wild 70s. Oh, thank you, Julie. Azalea's intrigued now. She's like, Vans? Say more. Oh, thank you, Diane. Do I have any earrings? I have Oh, it's Joanne. Hey, Joanne, I miss you. I haven't seen you since Bead Button that one time. Ellen, do you have any earrings? I have so many earrings, but I tend to take them off and put them back on again. All right, let's see. I thought it was wood. It was. I do have some that are wood, but... This one, I can change it. And it does look good. It's like, you can get different ones. I got some to look like marble, too. This is my favorite one. I painted a tabletop, but then I put a bunch of stuff on it. Oh, good, Nancy. She says it does look like it looks like barnyard wood, not vinyl. Well, these are for photo backgrounds. I have a whole mess of them. And you can get them on Etsy. They go like 3x3 or up to where you can stand on them for like, magazines. So this is a piece I made. I carved this. You guys have seen this one before. She's like a little Elizabethan. Let me see if I can get a little tighter.
This is our next silver run. All of this is sterling silver.
Yep, so I don't have a ton. I don't know exactly how many I have. He usually makes 2 or 3 of each, but you can email me or Azalea. Hey, honey, do you know what happened to that ruler that was down here? There was a ruler over here. I tried to get in a little bit tight. Oh. Lot 200. And this is sterling. It has a flower on the back. It's kind of like... Let me see. I am doing different things to this to try and make it go closer.
This is the only one that I could find. The wooden one is not around.
Okay. So then you guys are going to get my CCAD, my old alma mater. That's where I went to college, y'all. Back in the day. So this piece measures... Let me see if I can get in there. So we're doing this thing where we bring out... several pieces out of our collection and just make a few. We're making stuff for different shows during the fall that's coming up. So if you're interested, this is lot 200 and it's $24. It's pretty heavy. It's good size, feel.
And we have a total of 3 of them, but we can make more.
Oh, I didn't notice I put a teeny little moon up at the top. Isn't that cute?
Sorry.
Oh, let me see. Oh, Vicky says, so pretty. Thank you. Robin says, your work is amazing. Thank you. Nancy says, I want to paint my toilet seat to look like birch bark. That's a good idea. What's next, daughter?
I'm just making my notes.
Mm.
This one. That one we also have 3 of.
All right, so here's how we price these. It's not necessarily by weight, although we do weigh them to see how much silver. Sometimes it's a little more work to make, so there'll be a little, it's a little bit more depending. All right, so this is a beautiful pendant of a dragonfly flying over a lotus and a little lotus pod. This is lot 201. And oh, look at that on the back. Isn't that nice? I did that one a few years ago. And then, you know what? Someone sent me this really beautiful and sad email that was talking about their loved one and how they wrote a poem about their spirit going, like, landing on them. And then that's how they thought of their loved one. I should have brought it out. But then, you know what? Y'all would have tears in your eyes because it was such a sweet, beautiful story. Oh, Jermaine. Nancy says, beautiful. How do we buy one? I want the dragonfly. It's my late husband's symbol. Robin.
All you have to do is comment the lot number. So underneath that thing that says $28, it says lot 201. If you just comment 201, I take down your name and the lot and the price, and then I will send you a Shopify invoice or message you after the live.
So I don't know how many exactly are over there. There's a small handful. Oh, Sherry says, you really are a talented lady. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, Joanne, did you ever check and see if you have any heads for me? Oh, yeah. You know what? I set aside some, and I will have to look around and see what I did with them. They're probably on my desk somewhere. I was just looking at that little doll you made for me, Joanne. It was so cute. I showed my friend. I said, you could make... She's like, but beads? You can't make dolls with beads. And I said, listen, my friend will tell you otherwise. Because she did. So, hey guys, don't forget. I'm going to remind you, because I just reminded myself, that in a couple more weeks, Greg's going to give everybody a couple more weeks. We're going to look at the submissions for the contest. And I suppose I need to show you guys what one of the prizes. And I think I'll do one right now. So one of the prizes is this. For the bunny. You guys remember that? So if you guys want to win this, then this is a sapphire. This is bronze. I usually put a jump ring right in here. And I put these on crochet necklaces, as you guys have probably seen. So anyway, think about that. And put your bunny submissions. I guess I need to do more information. Greg was supposed to get us, he was supposed to name what the prizes and everything is going to be to get people to post. He wanted that matching set. Is there a theme to the contest? Yes, the theme is the bunny set. Azalea, will you drop that link into the comments so people can be refreshed?
Oh, yeah, sure. Just so you guys know, I was taking down your lot claims from StreamYard, so I didn't like your comments, but I've taken down everybody's name that's commented that you want something.
Are you dropping that link?
Yeah, I'm getting to it.
Oh, I see. I missed this one. There's a couple here. Oh, Jermaine, she says, I can't help myself. I love your work and sterling silver. Oh, thank you. Oh, boy. Ava Motherwell is doing a trunk show at Blue Door Beads in Piedmont, California coming up. Would be great if you could do one there when you're out here in the Bay Area. It's a nice shop and the area is pretty good. Oh, okay. That name sounds familiar. I will check that out. Okay, Zoe's dropping that. All right. I don't think it's showing up.
It's still loading.
Oh.
It takes a minute.
Okay, so this is my little root baby. This one has been, I don't know. I always sell a ton of these on my Etsy shop for some reason. People love it in bronze. And I don't offer it in silver very often. I thought people might like it. There was like 2 or 3 of them. So if anyone's interested, this is my mandrake, lot 204.
And there
You
should be
string
10 of
it
those.
through the top, right in through here. See how that goes? The branches make it. So that's good. All right. Let me get in there.
I'm just
So
checking this
remember,
comment.
if you are watching this on the replay,
That was lot 204.
then you would say lot 204 and you would message Azalea. You don't tell me on this because then I won't know.
No, you don't have to message me now. You just say lot 204.
Yeah, not
and-
right now.
No, it doesn't matter. You don't have to message me at all. I'll reach out to you if I don't have your contact information on the shop. But all you have to do right now is comment the lot number of what you want. It's quick and easy and simple.
Oh, yes. Oh. Okay. Lot 203. This is a little frog charm. It's detailed. Oops, sorry. Now keep it steady, keep it steady. See his little palms? Isn't that cute? And he's biting the ring.
Flat.
He's a little flat. You know, I get a little obsessed with frogs. This is one that I'm a little bit... You know what I like to do with this? I have one of these on my jacket as a zipper pull. So it looks like he's biting the end of my zipper. Isn't that funny?
Cute.
Oh, it's so cute. So it's lot 203, $14. And that is, again, cast in solid silver. So he's got a nice little heft to him. He's not completely flat.
There are 3 of those. There should be.
Okay, Jermaine, she's talking about that blue door, I believe. Or what was it called? Blue door beads. That sounds really familiar. I think I've met the person. Okay, here's the next thing. I rarely have these available. Partly because I don't know why. Oh, I know why. That horn doesn't want to come out in the mold. So when we make them, it's kind of this part has to be done separately. You have to like build it up because it never casts. So it's one of those ones that doesn't get made all that often. Lot 202. It's a nice heavy piece. I mean, it's not super heavy. It's not uncomfortable. But this is one that I make for the big crafty in the summer, and I put this on a silver chain. And I saw it just like that. I don't even add any beads to it. That's just how I saw it. So it's lot 202, and it's 34. Oh, hello, Clem. It says, hey there, sweet friend. Zipper pull is such a great idea. Yeah, you know, a zipper pull is a good idea. He's riveting. That's pretty cute. All right, what's next? What's next? I know, guys. Can you see how busy we've been? Real busy. Okay, lot 207. This one is a kind of a butterfly. And I think we had this last week. We made a few of these last week. This must be the overflow because we had a couple people ask again for them. And so we made 3 more. And this is the remainder. This one has a little face. It's pretty cute. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't think I can get that tight with this. Is there a limited number? Is the item made to order? This is just, Kimberly, this is what we have made. So every week we're doing a few. We have like 680 designs maybe. And what I'm doing is I'm picking through every week. Or every couple of weeks, just when we have time. It's what we're starting to do because we've had a lot of people ask about it. So this has a pretty generous bail. It's not too small. Nice weight. Oh, Carla, you got one last week. Yeah, we had several people message us about getting a few more. And so when we did that, several, or I guess 2, 2 came out, we had extras. So that's that, lot 207.
Yeah, all you have to do is if you see one that you want and you comment it, I can take down your name. And if we run out and you still want one, I'll put it on a casting list and Dad can make more. So it's not too serious or final. If you guys want something, you just let me know and we'll make more.
Okay, this little cutie, lot 206. This one, I designed this. Well, you know what I was thinking about? How good that would look on a collar or on a ribbon or on like a bracelet piece. Originally, when I made it, I did this in resin, so I painted them. It was in the book, in my book, Enchanted Adornments. And I painted the links with watercolors and put resin on top. Now, the same thing, I designed this so you could do the same thing. I don't know why I haven't shown that. That's one of the whole reasons I made this. Goofy. So you paint this part, the butterfly part, and then once that is set, you can then top it with doming resin, like a UV, and you'll get a similar effect. So, yeah, this one would also work good as a link if you held it going this way, but I prefer it like this. It's my favorite. On a bracelet in leather, it's actually really pretty. Oh, yes, Kimberly. It is fun to participate live. It is. It for sure is. Oh, Robin says, I can't even imagine how you carve so much detail in such small pieces. Well, I'll tell you, I need Optivisors to do that. That's what that means. So that's lot 206, and that is sterling silver. A nice little link, a sweet link. Thank you, Jermaine. She says it's sweet. It is sweet.
Right.
You want to see what my neighbor found in the yard? This fell out of my pocket, and I was looking everywhere for it, but it got run over. You can see the little texture on his back. Anybody that ever buys our house, there's going to be beads everywhere, because I find them every time I garden. I know. Carlos says, I also got the butterfly charm that says dream. I'm going to hang an amethyst from that one. It's me and my granddaughter. That's sweet. Okay, this is lot 205.
It's our last silver of the night.
The last silver piece. This one is fun because I designed it to work in 2 ways. So if you're feeling like this is how you want her to be, you can string her that way, or you can put the necklace on and you can have her this way. Oh, Vicky, I want to see that. Post it, would you? Have I done a Luna Moth? I have done a Luna Moth. It's a very popular piece in silver. I only make it in silver. And I don't think we have any. We usually sell those to Lima Beads. They usually ask for those. That's like their favorite thing to get from us. So she's tucked in, looking nice, looking comfortable in her leaf home. How often have I dreamed of turning over a leaf and then you look at it and then you're like,
a little fairy gripping in there. It's like Arthur and the Invisibles.
I know. It could happen. It could happen.
That's lot 205.
Lot 205.
All right.
Okay, now we're going to get to, let's see. I'm going to switch this around.
Yeah, we said lot 205 and then there was a flood of comments. I need to take notes real quick, y'all.
Okay, I'll let Azalea. Yeah, that's a good one. That one's a particularly sweet one. Like, look how good it would look with this. Here's some Herkimer diamonds, but let's just see how that'll look. Yeah, you can visualize. Anything can happen. Anything. Snowing on my flowers I just planted. Ooh. I don't like snow.
Yeah, I'm not a snow
Oh, what
person.
is the butterfly link? That one
This
is
one?
206. Oh, let me put that in there so you guys can see it. 205 is this. Yeah, she would be good painted with a little bit of resin too. I've painted this one before and it looks great painted. But it also looks good like this, kind of timeless, you know? Could just put that on a piece of chain. It'd be done and done. Oh, the Herkimers are perfect. These are great. I hogged on this and I bought the full hank of this some years ago in Tucson. I don't remember how many years, but they're good and they're actually Herkimer drilled nicely. Oh, Vicky, she's afraid. Yeah. Well, you know, that can happen. So this is lot 21324. I have a couple of these. Put that one there. Here's this one. This is also lot 212. If I could get in close to show you how good those are. Yeah, they're nice. They definitely have a sparkle, and they're perfectly water clear. They're good on earrings. I should show you a pair of earrings that my friend Diane made for me. And she put a little Herkimer diamond. Oh, this one has the added bonus. These have black tourmaline inside. Isn't that cool? And those are double terminated, so they drilled them through the point there. I figured that would make a good pendant set. You know, you could
Bring a little more sparkle in there.
Yeah, aim some more of that because it's kind of dark on this side, or at least dark for me. Oh, Ellen, I haven't seen you in such a long time. I was just telling Greg we need to go there for a visit. Go get some coffee. Maybe go to that La Terza. Isn't that place that Greg's friend? He's got that coffee. They had some nice desserts there in Mason, Ohio. So that was lot 211.
All right.
Oh, okay. I'll show.
Show this one.
Okay. Now I broke up a couple of these, and I made some earrings for my market. And this is some that I set aside for the lots. This is that really spectacular good lapis. And these are all the big ones. I used a bunch of the small. So this is lot 209.
Oh, Kimberly asks if we want something after the fact. Do we email you? I missed the first couple. Yeah, sure. Send me an email, and if it's a silver piece, we can make you another one. But if it is a gemstone strand, these are usually kind of one of a kind.
We can make a list unless I have, because I might have more of the strand. I buy usually 2 and 3 strands of something, and then I make jewelry, and then sometimes I have more than I need. And the way you buy in Tucson is the more you buy, the better your price. So sometimes I end up buying a ton, and then I am sitting on it for a lot of years because I can't actually make that much jewelry to go with it. So now what I'm doing is I'm breaking up some of these strands. Okay, so this one is 216.
You already showed lot 209. You said it was 209.
These are some really good opals. I don't know, you guys, look at that color. $28. I like those bigger tags.
I know, we ran out of the big tags, but at least through our screen you can see it, and you're also saying it.
Yeah. Okay, so that was 216. Yeah, these are really good. I high graded this strand and picked off the ones that matched and put that one. Those are 28. Yeah, all these are really rainbowy. Super good flash on those. Yeah, that's a great price. Oh, okay, so these were the medium ones on that strand.
They remind me of some sort of chocolate. I think I said that last time, but I love them.
I do too.
That's lot 210. It's lapis.
Yeah, these, I don't know if you can see it, but they have a really beautiful saturated marine blue. I mean, it's astonishing, really. Could you imagine finding that in the ground? Like how they find this in a great big chunk. It's in veins. So when you see it, it's in like it's like sandwiched in between like this dark wood, and they pick it out and it runs in a vein. Can you imagine finding that? I would love it. So I usually pair this. I like it with something red. That's my love, or something yellow like brass or bronze. I think it's really beautiful. Okay, we've got one more of that. Okay, this is 209.
We already showed 209. You gotta show 208.
No, this is 209.
You showed 209 first.
Oh, I did show it? Oh, that was, you put it back in the thing. Okay. So
I'm taking
these,
them out for you.
oh, okay. So I was grabbing the same ones, you guys. The heck?
That's the first time you did that. I've been paying attention. Don't worry about it.
All right. 208.
Oh, Kathy wants to know how big those are. Let's put them on the ruler and show.
Oh.
Because they vary in size. All of them.
Okay, let's get down in there and see it. So about some of them, this one's like about an inch. Yeah, they range. That one's not quite. It's about 3/4. This one looks about like half. Let me see. And the hole's pretty well drilled.
Sherry says, wrapped in gold, that lapis would be stunning. I agree. We are always making gemstone strands and lots of things that I want to keep.
And if you did wire wrapping, yeah, those would be good. That's 208. Okay. Next.
All right, that's the end of the lapis. Now I'll pull out the next round.
Yeah, you know, it is a unique blue. I think of it as that, they call it Klein blue. Have you guys heard of that, where people are now doing this thing where if you invent a color, you can copyright it and make it so that you are the only person that can use it. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. Sorry if my arm's making a shadow.
And so now that blue, they have one, it's called Klein blue. And it's just like this. That's exactly that Klein blue. Actually, it's probably more like, it's a super, like, I don't know how to even describe that color.
All right.
Yeah, it's kind of it is an ultramarine. Yeah, if you could only do that with your jewelry, that would be something. You know how many times people have been trying to do that one. All right, so this is another thing of opals.
$21. I think that is lot 217, but I messed up the tag on the other side, so it says 217. Sorry, guys.
217, not whatever that looks like. 2167, it is not.
It's 217.
So this is 217. These are some real nice opals. There's some of these other ones. So this strand was really weird. It had some of the weirdest shapes, but then I liked them anyway. They were not quite, I don't know what you call it. I guess pebble. Kind of a pebble shape.
All right, yeah, show these.
Okay, so I'm getting towards the end of these nugs that I bought. This is sapphire. This is lot 215. So all of the really small ones have gone now, and these are the medium size. This is 34. So these, when they weighed this out for the carat weight, that's how these ones were sold to me, is by carat. And they're pretty heavy. And that's not dyed. That's not any kind of, you know, enhancement. That's just perfect blue sapphire, which is in the corundum family. They're really hard. It's a Mohs. I think that's a 9 or a 10. Diamonds are 10. That's 215, 34. Those would make wonderful earrings. I think I have one more like that.
Yeah, one more batch of those sapphires for the evening.
Okay, so let's see. 214, 29. They're a little smaller than those ones.
Next time we'll get the bigger tags, you guys, don't worry.
Yeah, the tags will come in tomorrow. We'll have the bigger tags. Ooh, post them, Kim. I want to see them. She said she made some really good. She made some cutest sapphire earrings. I bet. Yeah, I love these. Just a little bit goes, I mean, that would be good on a necklace, one on a necklace, or both. I
Oh,
figured I matched them so that they would be like earrings.
Sherry says those would be pretty with shiny silver. Let's compare.
Mmm. Yeah.
That's lot 214.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And correct, it does.
Correct, it does.
Yeah, that does look good. Okay, so here's some.
This is our last gemstone strands of the night. I think those are our last lot numbers.
Oh, really? That's it?
I know, we started a little bit late. We didn't make as many as we usually do.
Okay, so this is lot 218. This is faceted round turquoise. The 28, 218. Faceted. I know, how weird. And rounds.
They're
Usually
like
you see them in
seafoam.
usually you see them in like rondelles or something. But I love them. I'm pretty crazy about turquoise. You know, when I was looking in Tucson. Oh, let's look at the let's see how big these are. It has point, like you're gonna do point, like in the old times. You guys probably see that of when lettering used to be point. Instead, this is not millimeter. I don't see millimeter on there. That's typeface. I would add red with it, exactly. So 218.
It's like seafoam green.
Actually, yeah, they are. They're green, and they're green blue. This one's the most green on there. Yeah, they're really pretty. Not dyed, not anything but pure or pure turquoise. This one has a little bit of that inclusion. It looks like almost like a little piece of pyrite in there, but they're really pretty. It's 28 for that. These are a little bit bigger.
It's our last one. If there's anything that you guys see in the replay and you want it
30.
afterwards, you can send me an email or something.
Yeah, Clem says back when cutting and pasting meant actually cutting and pasting. Well, that's when you would have to put, that's how old this is, when I would have to like do things with, they'd say, what's the typeface on that? Oh, yeah, these are a little graduated, Kimberly. These are. That's a little bit smaller than this one. Yeah, they are a little bit graduated.
They would work kind of as spacers with like other graduated larger beads going in between, going all the way up to the neck.
I bought these for the purpose of putting one on an earring, and that's why. They were more than I was going to originally pay for turquoise, especially, but it was so hard to find good. And this was like, finding rounds especially. So what I bought them for is I'm making, I make coin earrings, you guys. You've seen those before. So the coin, I'll put the coin here and I punch the bottom and I'll put one. And that's how I make the earring. Or I'll do it at the top. It depends on the shape. But I think these would go well with a top piece. And so that was the reason I bought them. So it was worth it for the price to get, like, they're super perfect. So, and that, it's not easy anymore. Turquoise is getting to be one of those things where if it's so super perfect, it's usually dyed. It's not legitimate turquoise. Oh, yeah, they are so pretty. All right.
So that's the end of our lot sale, but I saw a comment earlier of somebody asking to see the lapis lots again, so let's take all those back out and people can see one
Yeah,
last
you
time.
can just spread them all out there and see. They might want to compare which ones they want.
Yeah.
I matched them up.
So it's lot 210.
Yeah, just do like this.
Just so people can get one last look, because we have a smaller amount of our lots today to sell, you guys. Sorry about that, but if you're interested in these, there are those prices and lot numbers. And if you're watching the replay, you can just message me on Facebook Messenger or send me an email, or the contact through our website works good. Angela, I thought they already sold. Oh, the lapis? Well, that's 210, 208, and 209.
What? You have it written down that someone picked it? I
The
see
only
210
one,
is, I think,
210
is
is the
gone.
only one that was claimed. 208 and 209, I think, are still there because somebody asked about it. Yeah,
Oh,
208.
yeah. I had turquoise from, we used to live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and there were several reservations, and they did mine stuff from, they went out to a spot in Arizona, I believe, and they brought stuff back. But a lot of the things that they were using, they matched it to go with inlay. Oh, you guys want to see something I got today? Oh, are we done there?
Oh, wait, one more second. Jermaine, 209. And Kathy Tupmark, 208. Thanks, guys. It's all the lapis gone.
All right, perfect.
Nice. All right, that's the end of our lot sale for tonight. You guys know we'll have more gemstone strands and more silver next week. And Mom is currently working on a new kit.
The
She's
new
gonna
kit, the new
probably
kit.
demo something right now before
Oh,
we close off.
before I was going to show you guys some of this stuff. Azalea, get me a little thing of water. I wanted to show you guys this, just in case you haven't seen it before. I picked these up at Michael's, I think. Aren't these cute? Or not cute. Cute's the wrong word. This is from the brand
Cool.
Azalea, and it's an ink brush. I only did the one. But I just wanted to show how interesting this is. So it has, let me see, watercolor effects. Oh, thanks, Shuri. Get this. I'm going to use a little bit of water, but you can use it. Let me try it here. Pretty saturated. Isn't that pretty? Let me try it with water and see what happens. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but oh well. I'm going to try it. I'm going to swatch these. Yeah, I did. I got them at Michael's, and I might have even had a coupon at the time. What color is this one? Blue. Let me go in order. Look at this. It has this weird little band here, so you have to take that off. It took me a minute to figure out how to get this to work. Yeah, that red, I would put that as a perfect tomato. A really pretty tomato red. Let me see, squeeze this one. Oh, so I have a couple of things for the giveaway, or not giveaway, that's for the prize, for one of the prizes, for the bunny set that Greg was talking about. He was trying to get people to post in our club, the Green Girl Studios gang. Wow, that's bright. It's like a highlighter. But we need to put the information somewhere.
I know.
Oh, these are called ink brush from Azalea. These were $29. Oh, like Wink of Stella. Yeah, that is like that. Uh-huh. So there's some kind of, it's like a pen cartridge. I took this thing apart because I couldn't figure out how to get that one to work earlier. I'm going to put the lid on that. Let's see what the next one is. This one's called Vert. So it pops it, and then you can get the color to come out. It's pretty cool when it's filling up. You squeeze it, you can see it's going into the chamber. That's pretty neat, huh? Fills right up. I'm going to try mixing them. That brush was stiff at first. That's an interesting color choice. So they have a green, what is this color? Burnt umber. You would think if you were going to do a mix that you would do red, yellow, and blue, and then black, and then whatever else. Brown. It seems a weird choice. But let's go with it and let's see what it looks like. I like the nylon bristles on some of these water brushes. I actually prefer them for a good travel brush. I have a beautiful set of brushes that fold in on themselves, like the lid comes apart. But they're so nice, I find I don't want to bring it in case I lose it or something happens. So you know what? Those fancy, beautiful squirrel travel watercolor brushes just sit. Use your art supplies. Don't be like me, saving them. I got out an ink set that I bought in France some years ago. And all the inks were dried up. I waited too long to enjoy them. I think this is black. Takes a minute to load up. Oh yeah, I think these would be really good for travel. Maybe. Although my travel set is pretty compact. I think it's probably the most compact you could get as far as a watercolor set. I'll show you one of those things. So here's one of my watercolor sets. Now these are pieces of Peerless watercolor infused papers. Now these have been around since the Victorian era and they were used to tint photographs. So when you've seen photos from the Victorian era that had like a blush color, that was probably these guys. Now here's what they do. I don't know if you can see this, but I cut this up. They sell it in sheets. So it's infused, so you just need a little bit. And look how vibrant. And I cut a piece of Yupo paper to be my palette. Now I don't see it. I don't know what I did with it. But I put this in there to keep it from sticking. And that's just a piece of wet media acetate. Let's see what color this one is. Oh, that's a nice blue. That's a pretty cool product. I wonder what this one is. It has a neat kind of texture, like crystalline almost. Oh, and that's a black. There are all different kinds of blacks. This one is a really warm one. I'm not really sure, but there's several in this kit for black. Probably because, you know, you'd want to have different tones. And you know, when I put this on there, I couldn't really tell what I was cutting up. So that's interesting that that was the palette. Now what's this one going to be? Brown? Oh, a very nice burnt umber. Or no, maybe that would, I would say that would be like more of a, maybe a burnt sienna. This one's probably the umber. Oh, let's see, I'm behind. Oh, Jermaine says that is so cool. I think so too. Kim says, I have hoarded so many art supplies from 30 years of being an art teacher that was my excuse to buy more supplies. Same. Vicky says, what is it called again? These are called Peerless colors. Peerless. Like they have no peer. Now that's a really good brown right there. Yeah, nobody can ever have too many art supplies or beads. Yeah, those are things that don't go bad. And this is coming from someone that has every kind of art supply. I have fabric, I have yarn, and my favorite thing is beads because that is true. Well, yarn, you can get moths. And the same thing with fabric. Sometimes your fabric can get attacked by moths, especially if you have silks. They can get in there and eat it. I hate them. But look at this. This is a nice palette. Some of them have a little bit of granulation. Like right in here, if you look at this, that black, as it dries, it kind of breaks up a little. The same thing with that brown. Okay. So this is my travel kit. This fits in my sketchbook. Okay, so you can see there's another black that they included in this pack. So I bought this in a pack of, I think it was 10 or 12, and it was like a sketchbook. It came in like probably like this big, and I cut these into quarters. And I made a bunch for my friends, and I used double-sided tape, and then we tried stickers, but I think this is the double-sided tape. I see a piece of it, and that worked the best. What didn't work well was Elmer's glue. That got everywhere. Oh, what a pretty, pretty color that is. Yeah, look at that one. That one I would call like a Padparadscha pink, just like those stones. Let's see what it looks like watered down. Yeah, that's a good one. That would be a good one for like getting that glow on the edge of an eye, like right at the eye, like the corner. Just a teeny piece so it has a kind of a living look. All right, is this another black? Oh no. Interesting. I guess this is the first time I've tried these. Look at that color. So I would not have known that other, it looks like, I thought it was black, but it's actually that color. And in this light, it looks kind of flat, but that's like a quinacridone burnt orange. It's warm, but almost like an alizarin crimson, but not quite. Now this, I'm assuming, is white. We'll see if this is white. So I used, my brush was not clean. And now we have pink. There you go. I do love that pink. Donna says, I'm wearing your Bumblebee Girl pewter bead strung with the help of Andrew at the bead show in Hawaii a while ago. Love your work. Oh, thank you, Donna. Boy, I sure miss Hawaii. It is for sure one of my very favorite places to go. Very favorite. I have a very romantic view of it. I'm like, the air smells of coconuts. Okay, so you know what I could do? You know what? You could actually just cut the ones. You know, you don't even need that many. But I put them like this so I could fold it up. And put like this. That's not wet. You don't want it to be wet. And then you can fold it. And there's your little palette. This could be a palette too. I found a piece of Yupo paper and I cut that out and that was my palette. And that worked pretty well because then I could see it. When it's this clear, you can't even see it. So you actually need something else. I mean, it works as far as a palette goes. I'm going to try out more of this brown. You know, I saw a flower the other day that had this look. It was like, kind of like this. It was on a tree. And I need to find more of that dark red that I like so well. It had a shape like this, and you could only see the red when it hit the light. Or when the light hit the petals, I should say. cheek pink. Oh, thanks, Shree. It is a nice palette. It's nice. Can you mix blue and yellow for green? Oh, of course. Let's see what kind of green I can get with this. Okay, so I think this was my yellow. We'll mix it here. Let's see what kind of green. I'm going to mix right on there. Because, well, I already started it. So I guess if I had more of a palette, I could do that to get a good green. A proper green.
We had a good live sale tonight, you guys.
Oh,
There's
yes.
only 2 items left that were not claimed. So if you want to take a pause and show that real quick before we close off this evening.
Oh, you want to show that?
Just one more time, because when we
drag it in here while
people that have joined.
Drag that over here and let's see.
So the things that did not get claimed were the 3 Lot 204 Silver Mandrake and this very juicy strand Lot 218 of the turquoise.
Yeah, that just depends on who sees it, because those...
Well, we have new viewers, people that have left and then other people that have joined.
I know who would like those. Like probably my friend Diane, she likes those kinds of turquoises. I'm always looking out for them. She looks for things for me, and I look for things that she would like too.
That's cute.
It is cute.
Tell them that's lots 218 and 204.
Ooh, look how good that looks with that in the middle. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that was 218 on turquoise, if you guys need that. Oh, you know what I would do with those? Yeah. I'd probably do something like this. A beautiful drip earring like that.
I was just thinking that.
Pretend that's silver. And then we'll do this. We'll color that green, that turquoise. Needs a little more of that green. Yeah, there you go.
People like watching you paint.
I like to paint, so that works out. Yeah, this was a fun set. I don't know how long this would last, but you know what? The papers that they come in, it's like they sell, it's like cardstock that's infused. It's like $20 for a nice thick stack. So I think you'd get a good amount out of there. Oh, how about your mandrake with check glass leaves and flowers? Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, yeah, it's kind of a poplar tree, Clem. Now, it kind of looked like that. Our tulip tree has green. They're like this. It's like this kind of a... Our shape. It's like that. But they're big. You have to imagine that. And it's like almost like a teacup. And they're yellow and green. It's kind of like that shape. I wrote it down on this because these were like this. It had a neat, dark, super dark red. And they were facing the sky like that. Open. Oh, let's see. Oh, purple. No, it wasn't a magnolia. It was like this size too. That's almost this size and color. Very cool looking. Yeah, I forgot what... Oh, purple. Yeah, I would make a purple with this color. And maybe this one. Let's get in there and see. Did I make a good purple? Yeah, it's kind of not bad. It's more of a royal. Yeah. Yeah, use your art supplies. You don't want to be like me and then open it up and then the art supplies are all dried out. Because you're saving it for that, just that perfect project. And then there's no more. And I don't think you can't reconstitute inks because they're shellac based. Yeah, that's a great color. But yeah, you kind of need a little bit of a palette. A little plastic one would work well with this. But I was trying to get it down so that I could carry it in my bag. I hate to have a heavy bag. Was it fragrant? It looks like a bubby bush. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I don't know if it was I didn't have, I couldn't smell it. Ugh. I just lost 4 colored metallic waxes. Bummer. Yeah, that does sound like it's not very fun. I hate it when I have some kind of art supplies and then it's dried up or whatever. Oh, so the last thing that we have to do that I almost forgot was our giveaway. So how about this? I am thinking of a random color, not one of the standard ones. Now you guys guess it.
Not Roy G. Biv.
That's the hint. It's out of the Roy G. Biv family.
It's probably some really
So
obscure
go ahead.
pink.
Where is it? Tim Oltz always warns about using your stuff up. Yeah, you don't want to just sit on it because guess what? It won't last forever. And then the enjoyment of messing with it like I'm having right now. I wish you guys could all join me with one of these sets because it's pretty fun to play with. You have some... Oh, Azalea, do you have a giveaway?
No, I didn't grab any today.
Oh, grab one. Grab some from the other area. Go downstairs, would you? Or you can go over here. Why are you... She's like, I didn't grab it. That magenta that everyone is talking about. Yeah. Lilac, chartreuse. Oh, Bubby bushes smell strong like apple brandy. I did not smell it. I did not see if I smelled that. Cerise. I like that word. Your flower looks like a sweet shrub. Fuchsia, cyan, rose. You have your watercolor set from 1977? Tanzanite. Nice. Auburn, aubergine, indigo.
I grabbed 2.
Oh, Azalea. Only 2? Here, let's at least do 3.
You better be paying attention to the people that are commenting colors.
I'm looking at
they're
this.
gonna
I'll have
get
to go
upset.
back. Yeah, I don't want anyone to get upset. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll share one of these. This is going to be good for somebody. This is the teeniest, tiniest eye in silver.
Kathy says cornflower. I like cornflower.
Look at
too.
that. That's one of the giveaway. This will be the first one. This will be the first one. All right, I'm going to go look at the things and see if anyone named it. Oh, yeah. Isn't that cool how you get a little bit of that's called granulation when the pigments break down like that. So I added more water at the top. But isn't that cool? That's what that's called. Oh, I better look at this. I'm reading them. I'm going to have to go back to the top. Did anybody else say Klein Blue? Because I was thinking that. Anne, how did you know? Did anybody else? Can you look and see if anyone else said that?
Said what?
Klein Blue. I talked about it earlier.
Someone was paying attention.
That was Anne. I don't know if
Anne
anyone
what?
else did. Anne Gordan.
Ah,
I didn't see if anyone else said that, but I was thinking about that color.
what does she win?
She wins an eye. The teensiest eye. I mean, you can't even... I mean, seriously. Look how small that is. So what these are doll eyes. And my friend has a workshop. And we work together on... I make stuff for her. And then so she sets stuff for me. And it's an all-around good time. So that's... Put that in a bag. Don't lose it because it's itty-bitty for Anne. All right, the next one. Thank you guys for playing this with me. All right, so Azalea picked out a couple more. Here's what she picked out. That one and that one.
Show the cute horse face.
Oh, the horse face.
I like it.
All right, so we're going to do that number 1 through 30. That's not as fun, but I can feel my voice getting itchy. All right, 1 through 30. And you can win a horse. All right. Sorry, you guys. I'm reading all these little tiny comments. They're so small. I need to find my optivisors. Did anyone say it? Okay, I'm just checking to see. Sometimes I forget what I'm doing while I'm doing it. So I said 21, but then in my mind, I'm looking and I thought I saw it. So I'm looking over here. Carrie was the first to say it, but I saw it several times, so I wasn't sure the first time I saw it. Can you see if that's who was the first?
First person to say 21.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm just seeing from Facebook.
Oh.
You're seeing from all three.
It looks like Carrie has it. Okay, so Carrie Arrays. A-R...
Oh, Carrie Arase?
Arase. Okay, so the next one. We did color, we did number.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce her name.
I don't know either.
Sorry.
I don't know if I said she won this horse.
Okay.
Okay, what is another thing I can do?
Do color one more time, because people like that.
Okay, we'll do color one more time. Okay, you guys guess some more colors. Not Roy G. Biv family. Ooh. You get in there and that's such a pretty, like almost neon. It's almost like a jellyfish, really. Like a really weird jellyfish color. I'm looking at these colors, going back in time, looking at them. I'm reading them. At first I was like, what color is turquoise? And then I thought, if I was trying to write that, I think it would probably be turquoise. And that is the color. So I'm thinking about turquoise. So who was that? Let's see. Deborah, I think you were trying to write turquoise, weren't you, with quotes? So Deborah got it with quotes. That's actually supposed to be turquoise. All right, Deborah Garman Hubbard. She won this heart. Hey, you guys, if you want to post in the club and let's see what you guys are making, that would be great. And if you share this, that would also be much appreciated. If you guys want to share the video, can you write that one down, honey? All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this lovely Sunday afternoon, evening. And there's so many colors too. I've been reading them. It's time for us to watch some Father Brown. All right, I'm gonna try and figure out how to get the camera again. All right, let's see. All right, well, thank you guys for joining Azalea and I on our live sale today and our little product review that we did with these ink brushes. They're a lot of
We
fun.
should do more product review.
Yeah, this is, I mean, that was pretty fun. It was for the, most of it was Peerless watercolors. And I don't know where the actual package went, but Azalea can drop a link and show you guys that site of where you can get those, and you can make your own little palettes for your friends for, say, if you're traveling, you want to go to Italy or something, and you don't want to take a heavy-duty sketchbook like my kit that I take with me, and this is almost too heavy with the leather, but like this is my other one, so, and this one has, and that was a water brush that just fell out, but here's my teeny little palette too. And that's small, and it fits in this pocket.
It's really itty bitty, smaller than the palm of your hand.
It's so small, but you know what? It's perfectly good enough. So this one has two. This kind of sketchbook system has these elastic, and so I can put 2 different kind of paper in it. Actually, I can put 4 different kinds of paper. So they make these different things, but you can make your own out of handmade paper, whatever kind of paper you want. This one just has plain sketch paper. You can see I never draw on the first page, but this is good for note taking. And this paper, in the second part, there's another book in there, is watercolor paper. So then you can you know, use a water brush is all you need, and then you can have a little teeny watercolor kit. And that's all I put in there is this water brush and a pencil, and that's perfect for a trip. And that's what this, you know, this is that time of year for trips. So if you guys go out into the world and bring your jewelry making kit, always have a good time, right? Always have fun with you.
Thank you guys for showing up for us during our lives. We appreciate it that everybody, that you guys, most of you get the email and you visit our shop and you claim some of our silver pieces and our gemstone strands and comment. We really appreciate all of you for coming in every week. And we're proud of ourselves for being able to do this every week.
I know.
I
told
we used
Azalea,
to have to be like a battle to go live, and now we do it every week. It's Sunday, and we know what must be done this evening.
Yeah, we have been keeping up with it, which is good for us, because usually it was, if we could do a live a month, it was like a big deal for us. So this is great. So if you guys have any suggestions for things you want to see us product test or a technique, I can see what I can do. We usually try to have some kind of product test, some kind of technique, something to show something else besides our sales. So yeah, don't be afraid. You can leave a comment for us or a message, however you guys like to do it. All right. Oh, thank you, Diane. She says you do a great job. I appreciate that. Bears, Kathy, bears. All right. I'll aim the camera next time I see them. We usually get, like, I mean, they must live down at that. I think they do live. There's a family of bears that lives. Our house sits on kind of a, I want to say a mountain.
Top of like a hill.
But it's like a high hill. And at the bottom of this, there's a big cave. So I think as often as I see bears. So, oh, the bunny contest rules.
We kind of, that dropped off a little bit.
It did drop off.
It was taking so long to ship the kits.
Right. So we're gonna extend it so that it's fair. And I showed you one of the I found this in my box. So I was like, instead of seeing people like really who can comment the fastest, we're just going to give this as one of the prizes.
That's
one
a really
of them.
nice,
It is one of
generous
it. It's a nice prize. So the
Is that a
rules.
labradorite?
No, that's a sapphire.
A sapphire and
It
a
is a
bronze
sapphire.
coin.
So the rules is that
That
you
is
need to
nice.
use the set. So that's the parameters, and that's it.
And you post it in the group.
And you post. That's how we're going to look. We're not going to look. We're not going to track it down. It's going to be in. Well, I want to see it there, so I don't have to go play seek and find. So I'm going to force Greg to type the rules out. So I don't think there's any rules except you need to just use those pieces and you need to post it in the group.
Maybe we can put out.
Another thing is don't make anything that is not safe for work. Like I can't even think of what someone would do.
What is somebody gonna do with the bunny kit that's gonna make it not good for Facebook?
Kim, we do have some more sets.
We have, I think, maybe 15, 14 left. The last time when I dropped the link, but then we got some orders in for them, so I don't know how many we have left. It should say on the website, but we have like less than 20 for sure.
So it's a pretty good deal. It comes with a clasp, the centerpiece, and 2 smalls. So however you want to design it, if you want to make a bracelet, you make it. If you want to use it all on a bracelet, you can add that any way you want to do it. Kathy says, can you add the lot numbers with an order from your website? I think so.
Yes.
Azalea,
when we first started doing the lot sales, I would just message people and get their PayPal information and just do it through PayPal, but that was kind of a pain. So I started getting people's information and making them a customer on our Shopify website, because then I can create an order that has an order number and tracking, and like everything is like safe and official and professional looking. So then I just add, if you get an invoice from me, it'll be like item lot 1 or item lot 211, and then it'll have the price, and then I can combine that with an order from the website. It won't look like it's combined. You can pay for the 2 different orders, but I will combine your packages and refund your shipping on one of them. Because
if there's any overages on the shipping.
If you place one order with like a bunch of pewter and then another order is your item lots, I will combine the orders and refund the shipping on one package.
Yeah. So I will make the official rules. It's just use that kit. So the whole point of it is to get people to post and make stuff, because a lot of times I hear, more times than I can count, people saying, oh well, I just love to just keep them and put them in my special box and look at them. And I do that too, but then you're not really using your supplies. It's not you're not using them, and so you can't. It's not one of those things that if you keep it up, then at some point you have enough, and then there's nobody's posting anything. So our whole point is to get people excited about posting their jewelry and showing off what they've made, and that's why we make it. Yeah, Vicky, so hard to let go. I know.
Well, you don't have to let go. You can get your pieces and make a necklace with it, or some earrings, or a bracelet, and then post about it.
There has, for me at least, I hoard the heck out of my supplies.
Because you want to save those special beads for the special project. Just design that special project now.
And what I've discovered is that, sometimes it's good to share it with the world and make something. Even if you only wear it and you're going to cut it up, sometimes it's fine, I have some of these sapphires that I've been sitting on for I don't know how many years, and using one here and using one, and it's like, fine, let's just use them. What is this? What if you get hit by a truck tomorrow? You had all these gorgeous beads and you never got to use them.
Beads.
So
it's my view on fabric.
Same with your outfits, and your just wear it, enjoy it. You never know.
I know, every day is a special occasion.
Oh, Clem says, I've learned to take a picture before giving stuff away. That way I'll always have it. Yeah, that's good. And it's a good way to track your work too. So then it's not like, oh, I've made things, but who knows? You don't have any record of it. And I definitely have times when I have not made a record of things that I've produced, and I've regretted it, because then I'm like, man, I wish I had a picture of that thing I made all those years ago. So anyway, yeah, that's a great idea, Clem. Take a picture. Oh, Kimberly says, that's why I buy 2 of what I want to keep. One for me and another for someone else. I do that, but I do it like 5. I'm like, 1 for me to keep.
No, 5 for me, 1 for you.
Okay, 5 for me, and then 1 to share.
Maybe if you're lucky.
And if it's fabric for yardage, then I might need an extra yard. You never know.
I always get way more fabric than I need. Like, I know that a project will take like half a yard, but I'll be like, maybe I need 2.
Yeah, for sure. We just got more fabric. We love to go to this place called it's a Foam and Fabric
The Foam and
warehouse.
Fabric outlet.
Oh, Foam and Fabric. And they
it's
have
cheap.
tons.
They have tons of fabric.
Upholstery, anything you can think of. I mean, not like, you're not going to find silk and like the high-end stuff, but it's especially for things, if you're going to recover something, it's good for that. So we bought some stuff. We're going to make new cushions for the chairs, because these chairs are hard, and that, you know, and there's only one. Only one of them has the cushion, and guess
who's sitting on it?
Who has that one? That's correct.
Cynthia.
Me. That's right. So we are going to get those made. Mary, you and me both. She says she has a lot of fabric. I like to buy 2 of things too. I know, same. And giving away, you are correct. You are correct, Vicky. Giving things away is a great feeling. It's a good feeling, and I do that too. So, oh, I want to go to Diamond Foam in LA. Carla says, I go there when I visit my friend in Penrose. Penrose? I don't know that land.
Sounds fancy.
Right. So thank you guys so much. We're planning on going live again next week. So if you didn't catch it live, you're welcome to watch the replay. Give Azalea an email if you see something you like and you see that it might be gone. You can ask her. She might have another of the silver, or there might be more of the gemstone. We're not, you know, you don't know. So let's see. Jermaine says, when are you coming to California? Well,
May.
We are coming in May, at the end of it, for the Cure concert on May 27th. But before that, on that Thursday, we are doing a creative explosion with Kate Richburg and having a GBE takeover day on the group. And we're gonna be talking all about color. We're gonna be making color blends. I got that clasp is coming out, and it's gonna be new. It's gonna be dropping then. So I gotta get all that squared away. Little River, Fletcher, Brevard. Oh, I don't know that area, but we know Fletcher. We know Fletcher and Brevard. I haven't been in Little River, but I like a little river. I like a big river, so I'm sure I'll like it. Are you ever come to NYC? You know, we used to go there for Ava's show. Diane says, did you decide not to do the Wednesday live? You know what, Diane? Wednesday is the trivia night at our local pizza place.
We could always do like...
And y'all know who's good at some trivia? You want to know someone that's good at trivia? This lady right here. I know a thing or two about random groups of animals. I know baby animal names. I know weird colors. I know some weird random stuff. And so I am a valuable asset to our trivia group. Lucky, she's near DuPont Forest. I love that area. Gorgeous. So.
All right.
Oh, that's where you met Greg. Vicky, that was a good show. That was a real good show. Back in the day. Azalea, the last time that we did that show, you told Sun, this is my friend Sun, that she wanted a new mama. A fresh new mama named Sun. And that's what happened. Our friend Sun, do you guys remember?
Sun Young Park.
Sun Young Park from Azalea
said,
Findings.
I want Sun to be my mama.
Yeah, that's good. I was like, Sun, you're going to have to take this one home. Because she doesn't want me for a mom anymore. So, that was a cute time. So, you made a forever friend with Sun.
She liked to spoil me, and Dad liked to spoil me.
Yeah, that's okay. That's cute. You made a friend with her.
Spoiled brat.
Sun was like, you want to go and stay with me in Portland? And she was like, okay. I was like, all right.
That was like 10 years ago. Now I actually maybe could. But that was
you
like,
could go now.
She said that when I was like 8.
And Sun is a very good sewer, so you would have a great time. All right, folks. Thank you for... Listen, we stayed on here for over an hour and a half.
It's our usual amount. We always plan to do an hour, and it always goes to an hour and a half. But that's good. People like that. They stuck around. Okay. Good night, everybody. We'll see you
Good
next
night,
weekend.
friends.
Thank you for
You
showing
guys have
up.
a great week. We will try.
It's time
I guess
for our Father Brown marathon.
it's time for some Father Brown and crafting. So thank you guys so
Beading.
much. We love you all out there and hope that you have a wonderful week. We'll see you next week. Bye bye.